this is the big winner, Ray. He won the $50 giveaway contest for the English show. And thank you for doing this on film. And I'm going to give you, on behalf of Wedo JQ Trucking, this is the $50. And on behalf of Mr. E and Robert, who's not here, if he was here, this wouldn't be on. Keep it real. But we're going to give you this $50. And Ray, thank you for watching. I hope this helps you a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Ernesto. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, JT Cuero, for your great show. You're awesome. Thank you, because this is going to help me so much in a time that I really need it right now, especially for me and my puppy girl.
Good.
Okay, but just for your viewers to know, this is a special person. To subscribe, because you know what? He's a very good reader. He read me the first time years ago, and I have followed him ever since. And I will continue to follow him because, you know, he is for real. You know, the thing is that he's got a heart so big that so many blessings are going to come this way. So many blessings are going to come your way. Thank you, Ernesto.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the first time I read you? Because I read a lot of people, but what happened?
The first time I didn't even know Ernesto here was a medium, and I sat down, I was working, and we were at Texas Tech, and all of a sudden he started reading me, and he threw me off because my dad had passed a few years before, and he started telling me a little bit about what I was going through, which was true. I was drinking a lot, and he told me to stop, and I'm looking at him like, what? I've known Ernesto for years, so he threw me off. But then when he started reading me with my dad, because my dad came through that day, and he told me one thing that nobody knew, and that was to thank me, because I was still praying for my dad every night, which nobody knew I had been doing that. And when Ernesto told me that, he threw me off. That's when I knew for sure he was telling me, he was really reading me. And
that
I
your
knew
dad was coming through.
And my dad was there. And it brought so much relief to my heart knowing that he was safe and he was in heaven. And you know, Ernesto, I don't know how to thank you.
Do you know there's no thanks. This is like, it's all about healing, and this is why I do what I do. And you got a little emotional right now getting the $50.
Yes.
Why, right? I heard you got emotional. I'm feeling you right now
I'm
too.
emotional because before it started, I was asking my Diosito, I need this stuff, $50. I'm struggling right now financially. I know a lot of us are. So am I with my puppy girl, and I was telling my Diosito, you know, I could use these $50. And when the names kept coming through, and I said, one more, and I said, oh my God. And when my name came up, like, oh my God. So, no. And I hope many of you continue to subscribe and bring your families in and let them subscribe and listen to his show. You'll get something beautiful out of it. Especially when you do, he does a personal reading with you, you're gonna know the difference. Bueno, thank you for the $50.
JQ Trucking.
Remember that name and call them. And Ernesto, Robert, thank you for all that you do, the readings that you do, because you don't realize how you really help. I know you realize you help a lot of people.
But it's God's work. I tell people this is about spiritual healing,
right,
and internal healing, which is what's going on with you. And I hope that you continue to do well, Ray.
Thank you.
And I hope, and I'll pray for you that everything that you're going through, all the challenges during these holidays is hard, but we're going to get through them together. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Wedo, JQ Trucking, because if you ever hear him, Ray, you go hear him sometimes, and if you hear somebody say, let's get hauling, that's him, JQ Trucking. So on behalf of Mr. E and Ray, and Robert, who's probably watching us, because he didn't turn on the candle, but I did. But I'm gonna ask you to do me a big favor. I want you to say something to your mom and dad right now. Something to your mom and dad in your mind. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
And then when you're done, I want you to blow out the candle, because remember, this is a symbol. When I turn it on that I'm working, I'm actually working with you, because I know that your mom is coming through right now. And I'm not trying to do a reading on the spot, but I will. But she said, thank you for everything you did, because you took care of her at the end. she had cancer, right? She
Right.
had cancer,
Yes.
and you go to church. You know, every time you go to church, I know you go to church. You. She says she hears you, that she's in peace, because I feel that's what you're doing, and she's telling me to tell you, thank you, thank you. Who was the one that rubbed her legs? Who was rubbing her legs at the end? And then people were coming in and out, coming in and out.
That was my sister.
Okay, did she pass that home?
Yes.
Because she says, thank you for letting me stay home. Does that make any sense?
Yes, she wanted to be home.
Yeah, she says thank you for that. But most importantly, thank you for letting me go in dignity, because I feel like they made her up really nice.
Yes.
And she says thank you for that, because I was worried about that.
Yeah.
You know what I
She
mean?
was.
But she's with you, and you know, I didn't do this. Güero sent the money, but I feel like it was guided by your mom, because I feel this has to do, everything happens for a reason. Your mom came through, Güero came through, those people didn't answer, which was okay, but you did. And it's all, I always say, angels, which is your mom and your dad, the angels and the spirits influence things for this to happen. And she's gonna say, you're gonna be okay. You're
Thank
gonna be okay.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you for believing and supporting us and watching the show. There's going to be a second season, so
Right.
get
Looking forward
ready
to
for
it.
that. The next show is going to be this Wednesday.
Wait, no se les olvide, este miércoles 11 de diciembre a las 6:30 en la página de YouTube, que va a estar aquí. Ok, mensajes del más allá. No se les olvide también de suscribirse y prender la campana, ¿verdad, Idris? Sí. Para que reciban una notificación que es como un mensaje para que les avise cuando va a empezar el programa. Muchas felicitaciones a Ray por ganar la tarjeta, y acuérdense que va a seguir el concurso en español para toda la gente que nos vaya a acompañar. Una tarjeta de $50, ¿ok? Feliz Navidad y nos vemos el miércoles 11 de diciembre a las 6:30. You know how to say Merry Christmas in Spanish? No?
Oh, the popular song, Feliz Navidad.
There you go. Merry Christmas y say Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Say thank you for coming here and doing this in front of all these people. We're going to see you again very soon. So I want you to tell your mom something and then just blow out the candle for me. Just say something.
My mind or
In your mind. I don't want to hear it in your thoughts. Okay, go ahead and blow it out. You know,
thank you.
when she says, your mom says thank you back. Like she says, there's no, I heard it in Spanish. No hay por qué darme las gracias, te amo más. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Why is that, Ray? And she wants to make me cry because she's saying, thank you for coming.
Because every time we would tell her, I love you, mommy. Me too. She would always tell us, me too.
Yeah, she just said, I love you more.
And now she's saying,
Yeah.
she's always wanted to say that.
She just heard you. She
Thank
just heard you. So this was meant to be.
Thank you.
So on behalf of Mystery, JQ Trucking, Güero, and Robert, if he was here, and
Ray,
you don't know that I know, but I know. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.